Hello everyone! Hi! Medyo nag-feed yata ang aking music. Ayan. Let me know if you can hear me properly. If not, then I will be adjusting my audio. But otherwise, hello everyone. Welcome to our live video, right? Freedom through impact. I am actually, I would say that I'm like 90% prepared for this entire thing. Oh, there's a feedback of my. Ooh, that was a problem. I'm so sorry. I was checking in to my Facebook page and if I'm already live and I just heard the entire thing. Okay, so regardless, welcome everyone. Welcome again. I could say that I'm like 90% prepared for all this. But while we are waiting for everyone to jump here with us, I would like to do a little bit of announcement. Very first thing is that Batch Inez is going to be open tomorrow. So December 1st as promised. And it's the same price, $11,700. End of enrollment date is going to be December 4. And then if you're going to miss the enrollment period for December 4, then you have to wait for the next enrollment again. So there's that. Or if you know anyone from CRA, if you know anyone from CRA, or if you have stumbled upon my ads at some point, even if it's not enrollment period, then you could enroll. But those are like special conditions if you want to enroll sometime soon. There are like some secret links out there, but I'm not going to tell you where. But again, if you wish to join Batch and Nest, it's going to start tomorrow, December 1 to December 4. And it's going to be closing December 4, 11:59 p.m. Okay, price again is still the same, 11,700, and that's basically what it is, right? Second announcement would be video submissions. If you have questions and you want to be featured in one of my videos and want me to record a special video for you guys answering your questions, which could also have been asked by someone out there in the corner of the internet, but I didn't get the chance to answer. So at least you could, save other people's effort. You can get featured in my videos, and you can also practice your video communication skills. So if you're interested, just submit 1 to 2 minute video to alpha@demibernice.com or reply to any of the emails that I'm sending you, right? That's the best way to send us the video, not via Facebook, because we wouldn't be able to download it, I think. Alrighty. Okay. So you're all here for digital marketing, right? We will be having a beginner's crash course in terms of digital marketing. So if you have no idea what digital marketing is, you're a little bit confused, you have a lot of mind fog about digital marketing, then this video is for you. I'll be showing a couple of examples. I will be also explaining the types of digital marketing that I understand fully, right? Not the ones that I don't really understand that much. Because then I wouldn't be able to teach you well, or I wouldn't be able to, share significant knowledge with you if I'm just going to ramble here about something that I don't really know. Anyway, by the ways, highways. Okay, so let us start first with the very first thing that we have in mind. What really is digital marketing? So like people are always saying like, hey, digital marketing is in. It's like trendy right now, especially because of the pandemic, right? Everyone is more aware now that there are a lot of opportunities on the internet, and must have heard about the term digital marketing at some point and then just, searched it up and then, oh, okay, that's what it is. All right, I'm gonna let it go, but didn't really dive into it. So I can say that I might be able to share a little bit of resources for you guys, or information that I have learned over the past few years. So disclaimer, why am I explaining this, and why do I have some sort of like right to say this? I think that I have really good experience in the past few years in terms of digital marketing. I've tried mostly a lot of things, everything. I've tried building an e-commerce shop, I've tried blogging, I've tried freelancing, I've tried writing a book, I've tried being a poet, tried, what else? Surveys, pay-per-click, all that kind of stuff. Like before I even stumbled upon freelancing and really, focused on that very thing, I was able to try at least 23 different things. I have a Facebook post on that one that I'm going to repost again very soon. But I've like tried so many things apart from being an online teacher and whatnot. So there are so many things that I've already tried. I just went around the internet because I don't really believe, after the part where I resigned in my kindergarten teaching job, I kind of like promised myself not to go back to physical work anymore or go into an office because once you have tried the freedom of just sitting sitting in your office chair every day, all day, and you don't really need to go to work. You don't need to wake up to an alarm clock. It's like, to me at least, that's like a very wonderful feeling that I would be able to do whatever I want when I want. And, yeah, that's like time or ultimate time freedom. And so, after me trying those 23 different things, I had a very good grasp, I could say, at least I could say for myself, if we are talking about tooting my own horn here, I could say I had some pretty decent experience in terms of digital marketing that I can share to you tonight. So first and foremost, let us talk about what is digital marketing. Digital marketing, think about it as a big cloud, okay? So the metaphor for digital marketing is like this big cloud that is not really tangible. Okay, so it's not something that you can touch. It's something that you cannot see. It's all just about like floating, right? So it's like a big cloud, and I'm going to show you exactly a diagram right here. Welcome to my iPad. That's not the one. All right, so I'm going to create a diagram here for you so you would understand it better. When we're talking about digital marketing, it's kind of like a cloud because it really is not just one thing. It's like a set of multiple things. So if I am to draw, oh my God, my drawing skills is being tested at this very moment. Okay, sige, let's see. Kunwari clouds na lang, guys. Wag nyo nang i-judge. Okay, so let's see. Kunwari clouds, ayan. So think about digital marketing as a big cloud, and it has a lot of branches into it, or I would say the droplets when it rains, right? So I could say that digital marketing is a big cloud because it's not tangible. It's something that you cannot even touch, and it's not just one entity, but more likely there's like a lot of branches, a lot of types, and a lot of pipelines, right? That is encompassing the entire digital marketing world. So we're going to talk about how many did I write here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to talk about 7 types of digital marketing tonight. So if we're going to talk about digital marketing, why am I repeating myself? It's basically using the technology that we have right now, especially like the internet, interwebs, anything that is digital, right? Something that we cannot touch, but is being used in order to spread the word out there, to sell something, to make people aware of what you are exactly doing, right? So that is our digital marketing meaning right there. So that is just something that I coined for myself. If you want proper citations, might as well Google. But that is just something that I came up for myself. Okay, so since digital marketing is a cloud and it has different parts, I'm going to tackle each part one by one, with the very first one being my personal favorite. My personal favorite, which is content marketing. So content marketing is something that I have done for a long time, longer than the usual. I don't really choose any other types of marketing out there except content marketing, because apart from the fact that it's not sleazy, I'm going to explain to you. Ay! Ano ba yan? Ang aking miming. Sandali lang po. What happened lang? Why did you do this? Okay. Na-interrupt tayo. Sorry po. So apart from the fact that it's not sleazy, I really like the idea of content marketing, you being able to express yourselves in yourself rather in multiple different ways, right? So content marketing is basically what I'm doing right now. For example, this very live video. So it is the marketer putting different types of content out there, whatever that may be, blog, videos, podcast, right? So on and so forth, any type of content. And when it's content marketing, you don't really spend anything, not even a peso on that one, except probably like hosting for Bluehost, or if you have a blog, right, you need to pay a little bit of stuff for that. But in the marketing in itself, it doesn't really require any type of money, or any amount rather. So a lot of people pursue content marketing because it's actually free. Like you can market yourself out there through content marketing, and you can gain audience that way without even actually spending a time on it, right? And best example would be going on YouTube, right? Using YouTube as a resource so that you can put your content out there and you can be reached by a lot of people, right? And content marketing is not solely just talking about videos, but it can also be, let's write it here, it can also be podcasts. I hope you can read my handwriting. Blog, or is that it? I think that's it. Okay, so any blog or any written form content. So that is what we call content marketing. And while it doesn't have it doesn't really require you, rather, that's the right word, to spend any amount of money on it. Content marketing is more of like the long game. Okay, so there are so many people that would want to pursue content marketing because it doesn't ask for much, right? All you need to do is spend the time, rather. That's the commodity, or that's the currency that is required in content marketing, is your time. Spend your time creating that content, whatever that may be, and then put it out there, and then you cannot actually get direct sale in return. It's more of just like building the KLT, or the know, like, and trust factor that you need in order to ask for a sale, right? Is anyone currently in a techno babble right now, or are you currently confused? Drop them in the comment section if you have questions so that I can I can answer them while we are going through the discussion, okay? So this is one of the ways, or one of the marketing techniques that I teach inside CRA is content marketing. They are being asked to provide value towards other people in a lot of different forms, right? So this is what we actually teach. And this is like something that I really, really love. I don't really like, going out there and asking for a sale right away, or like, hey, buy my product. Like, hey, you should probably enroll to CRA right now, like at this very moment. Like, I don't really like that type of marketing or selling, because personally I get annoyed on that kind of marketing. So to me, it's better for me to teach and provide something so that I can also ask for something in exchange later without even asking, or without even like saying anything like, hey, you should probably enroll to CRA or whatnot, right? So that is why I pursue content marketing most of the time. And it's also one of the things that I really like about content marketing, is that I can also express myself. Like, one of the biggest things for me is being able to teach what I know and express myself 100% without even, trying to be this guru, or trying to be like an incredible expert and like sound like I'm already selling something. Like, I don't even need to do that. All I need to do is just provide value to you guys. And if you are going to enroll to CRA, sure. If you're not going around Syria, that's also fine. But what matters most is that, to me, I love content marketing. I enjoy the process of it. I enjoy the process of creating. And when you are creating, you're actually in sync with the universe. And it feels so fulfilling to be able to create something that you can call your own and that you're proud of it. Except when I play my old videos back, I always cringe. But you know, the process of creating this entire thing is just super awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put, oh, where are we? All right, so I'm going to put an arrow towards this number 1. So I was going to draw raindrops earlier, but it might look ugly, so we're not going to do that. Okay, next part of marketing, or next branch, type, kind, whatever that may be, is social media marketing, that a lot of people are very much familiar of, right? So let's put that here so that it's not like super crowded over there, because we still have like 5 more types of marketing to go. So second one is social media marketing. Okay, all of you are, not all of you, but it's like the name in itself is very understandable that you can already know what it is, right? So of course, in terms of social media marketing, what do we have? We have Instagram, we have Facebook, and you can put YouTube here if you consider YouTube as social media, but I don't really consider YouTube as social media. It's more of like search engine. It's a search engine for me, because you go to YouTube to find something and there isn't really a lot of connection or social interaction on YouTube except the comment section, right? So unlike Instagram or Facebook, where there's so many facets of that very special social media platform where you can interact with other people in so many different ways. You can reply to a story, you can message via Messenger, you can message via direct message, you can reply in the comment section of a post, right? So you can even call each other in Instagram now. You can send videos, you can do video calls. So there's a lot of social stuff that is happening in terms of Facebook and Instagram. You can also put Twitter here because that's another thing, right? So that's why they're called social media. But as for YouTube, there's not even, I remember back in the day, there was a feature on YouTube where you can actually message YouTubers, but for some reason, I don't know, you can't, I haven't received any message on YouTube, so I'm assuming there wouldn't be, there's not that feature, but correct me if I'm wrong, let me know if you are familiar of that, but regardless, right? So that's why I don't consider YouTube as a social media platform. My top 3 ones would be Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And when it comes to social media marketing, this is very plain, easy, and simple. You provide content, kind of like content marketing, but on social, right? There are, you're leveraging Facebook and Instagram in terms of that specific content. So you are publishing content inside your social media platform in order to attract customers using hashtags on Instagram or that kind of stuff. So there are 2 ways to market in social media. There's paid and organic. So organic, of course, that will be like using hashtags and whatnot, connecting with other people via, like, you know, when we say organic, guys, that means that you are not spending any amount of money on it in the marketing in itself. So earlier when we're talking about content marketing and you're saying, yeah, Demi, in terms of content marketing, when you're creating videos, you actually need to spend a lot of money on camera and equipment. That's not part of the marketing side. Okay, that is the equipment area, or the equipment, you know, department of the content marketing side, but it's not the marketing in itself. That's like the production or the creation side, right? So in terms of social media, you can do paid or you can do organic. Alrighty, next one is pay-per-click ad. I have an example for this so that you would see carefully. So feel free to, ang pangit ng Y ko, my gosh. Feel free to screenshot this later when you are they say it's advertising or whatever. Let's just call it pay-per-click. So pay-per-click advertising is the ones that you are seeing on YouTube, right? And the ways that marketers are marketing themselves is that they pay every time a person clicks the very ad. Okay? So they pay for that, right? And a lot of times it's direct sale, it's indirect sale. When you say direct sale, that means when you click the ad, there goes a page where you can immediately buy the product or service that they're offering. That's direct sale, right? And then when you also talk about indirect sale, that is when you opt in or you provide your email address, your phone number and whatnot in order to get something in exchange, or a free information or a guide or a training or whatnot. So that is called indirect or direct, indirect sale. So I'm going to put that here na lang so that you wouldn't forget that part. Okay, so direct sale is landing page. Let's say no. Let's start with add to landing page and then to sale. And then indirect sale is add. It's going to get chaotic later. So add equals no. I messed it up, sorry. So that's indirect and this one is direct. Indirect sale equals add landing page, right? Or like training and whatnot, right? That's right. Direct sale equals add to sale. Okay, so in case you might forget. We are also going to be tackling a couple of jargons here and there. So if you have questions, if you want me to expound on something as well, then you can definitely like just put them in the comments and then I'll check into it later. Okay, so let us see what we have here in terms of pay-per-click ads. I'm going to pull out what I have here as an example. Okay. Alrighty, so here, this is actually ABS-CBN, and I left the page for a long time. Before I went live, I already put this tab right here, and as you can see here, there's like a full screen ad, right? So the thing is, this marketer, whoever this is, this looks like a Vietnamese thing. This ad right here, they're not going to pay for, I think it depends on the type of ads too, or the ad agency or the ad management system. There are ad management systems that will ask for money if you have left it like this one. You have left it in your screen for a long time. They can ask for a sale for that. Or they can also charge you if a customer rather stumbled upon this very ad and clicked on it. Okay, so if I'm going to close that, then most likely they're not going to make a sale, or they're going to make like very, 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 very simple one, right? Or very, very cheap one. So another pay-per-click ad is like this, smart, right? Another one is SM, we got it all for you. Diba? And then this one too is another pay-per-click ad. So it is usually embedded in a lot of content, right? So content marketing is like just plain information, just you putting yourself out there. What do you call this? Creating specific content and information for people, and you don't really touch into marketing that much. But you can also combine content marketing in blogs, for example, with pay-per-click ads. So this is a blog, for example, right? And then there's pay-per-click ads here. Another example is this one. So this is another pay-per-click ad. And then also this one, if you're going to, I think they have a link here. So if you're going to go there, then automatically Time Doctor will be charged for this one also, right? So that's what we call pay-per-click. Okay. Next thing we have here is affiliate marketing. Okay, so many people, I also noticed that a lot of people are very much knowledgeable in terms of affiliate marketing, and a lot of people want to venture on this, right? So affiliate marketing it means you are promoting someone else's product for them, and you get paid for a certain amount of commission. Okay, plain and simple. You're not going to be creating your own product. Most likely you'll be promoting someone else's, and then they pay you for it. And how much, as to how much, or as to per royalties, as to per whatever that may be, it's all up to you as the affiliate marketer and the one who asks you to promote the products for them, right? So it depends. There are so many facets and factors in terms of affiliate marketing. Some people are being paid in a flat rate, right? So hey, just recommend Time Doctor, or Time Doctor is like the advertisement that I showed to you earlier, right? Just recommend Time Doctor to your friends, and you're going to get like a flat rate of $25, and that's it. Once you have recommended someone and they have successfully signed in, they have successfully paid for the very first month, then you can get your very own share of $25. But if they didn't sign up, then you don't get anything, right? Some people also pay you monthly, like Kajabi, for example. If you are an affiliate ambassador of Kajabi, they actually pay you monthly for that. And if you have a lot of audience, you have a lot of following, if you have a lot of customers, and you're going to say like, hey, I really like Kajabi because this software is so awesome, so on and so forth. I have an affiliate link below this video or in somewhere in this blog, and you can click on it. I'm going to get a couple of my share, right, as a means of thank you and whatnot for recommending this very software to you, right? So if they don't click that very affiliate link, you're not going to get anything. Okay, but if they're going to click it, sign up and pay for it, that's the only time that you're going to get something out from it. So I have also an example here. One of the people that I really like in terms of affiliate marketing is these guys, Create and Go. So Create and Go has been blogging since I have no idea when. I think they have boosted their what do you call this? Their following, and they have strengthened their blog in terms of content, right? Content marketing and SEO, right? And then they now have like a lot of blogs, like blog articles. And apart from that, they are also using affiliate marketing. So what am I talking about in terms of the link? You can now set up your blog with Bluehost for as low as blah, blah, blah. And that also comes with a free domain name. So this one in itself, the highlighted one, that's the affiliate marketing part. Okay. So if you're going to click that, let's open a link in a new tab. It looks like it's just a homepage. Okay. So, hey, Bluehost. Okay. So that's it. Like there's no reminder, or there's no information that is actually an affiliate link. It's more of like just redirecting you to their website. So it looks like an ad, but coming from a humanoid. It looks like an ad, but it's being recommended by another person. And so you wouldn't really know if that is an affiliate link or not. But according to the rules nowadays, you are not allowed to not claim or not proclaim that those are affiliate links. So for example, here we partner with badass companies that offer products that help our readers achieve their goals. Your purchase through our partner links, we get paid for the referral at no additional cost to you. Read our disclosure for more info. So now everyone who is using affiliate marketing or wants to be an affiliate for someone in terms of like blog and whatnot, and even on videos, if you want to be an affiliate for a specific software, you are supposed to disclose it. Okay, so you can't hide it anymore. A lot of people are so shady. Sorry, that was my cat. Expect some bombs here and there because I have a kitten, so she's a little bit hyper. All right, so that's what you mean. That's what I mean in terms of affiliate marketing, that you already need to disclose. Even if, let's say, it's a video. Let's search for some, if I can see anything here. So Think Media. Think Media is one of video content publishers out there. They talk about cameras a lot, and then they also have affiliate links in the description. So if you're going to click on the description over here, okay, you have here this one. These are affiliate links, amazon.to, blah, blah, blah. So those are affiliate links. And I think, yeah, they have to disclose it. Some product links are affiliate links, which means if you buy something, we'll receive a small commission. So that's the rule when it comes to affiliate marketing. Otherwise, if you see someone who is doing affiliate marketing and they don't disclose it, that's actually illegal. Okay? Alrighty. So we already tackled affiliate marketing. Another one is, oh my gosh, the whole notebook is now full. Sige lang, we'll find a way, highway. Sige, so what else do we have here? Number 4. Ay, number 4 pala to. Affiliate marketing is number 4. And then number 5 would be email marketing. Okay. So email marketing, straight and simple, it is using emails, sending emails in order to market something, okay? Let me see if I have an example right here. I don't know if I do. Check natin kung meron. There are a lot of people that are using this effectively, and it also depends, I think, because there are, like, for me, I'm not really sure, but there are a lot of people in the Philippines that are not opening their emails. They don't even know the password of their emails, for example, unless you are working with a person or with a company or a client that has been, you know, using email for a while to send you something. That's the time you like open your emails and whatnot. But a lot of people in the Philippines don't really do that unless they have a business in terms of email, right? So it's a little bit difficult to communicate with people with or use email marketing in the Philippines. But also at the same time, you have to remember that the people who are actually opening emails, who are opening their emails oftentimes are the ones that are working, right? They are in a different bracket. Kumbaga, the psychodemographics of a person who is opening an email is also very high quality because they really like go to their emails and check this kind of stuff, right? When they open it, that means something. That means something different. That means they're high quality. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so I have one from the same people from Create and Go, Alex and Lauren. Okay, so Alex and Lauren from createandgo.co, I think. They're not .com anymore. They have .go.co. But I don't know why they're using .com in their email. But anyway. So this is an example of email marketing. You know, you have like our pro blogger bundle is the best deal, offering over 40% off the total course price when you buy the package deal. All 3 courses in one doubly discounted bundle. Sure. na epic fail lang with the with the ending. Anyway, so this is a complete example of what an email marketing looks like. Okay, so when you call or when you talk about these different types of digital marketing, a lot of them encompasses one another, don't you think? So for example, when it comes to content marketing, you're saying we're going to be producing videos and content to inform people and whatnot, and you don't need to pay anything for it. You can also do that same thing in social media marketing. So in social media, you can create content out there, use hashtags and whatnot. You don't need to pay a dime, and you're still creating information that your audience is going to consume, right? In affiliate marketing, same thing. You will be promoting something that is not yours, but someone else's product, but you're going to be using content marketing for that in terms of blogs or in terms of videos, right? So if you're going to look at digital marketing as a whole and these types of kinds of digital marketing, then it just all encompasses one another, right? But at least you get the idea on what the marketing really looks like, on what it stands for, you know, that kind of stuff. Alrighty. Next, apart from email marketing, we also have the one that I don't really like. The one that I don't like the most is direct response marketing. So direct response is basically one thing that I told you about earlier is the direct sale. So if someone is using direct response marketing, whatever that may be in form of email, ads, and whatnot, they're asking for a sale right away, right? So I have an example. Ay, nawala ang aking example. Ay, I lost my example. Sandali. Now I have to find a new one. But anyway, if you're talking about direct response, that means that you are not providing value to those people. You are just directly asking for money or for sale. Like, hey, buy this product. And a lot of people used to do that by knocking on other people's doors, right? So back in the day, you are supposed to go to these what do you call this, homes of other people, and you're supposed to tell them like, hey, you are counted, or you have an invitation for this so and so, you might want to check it out. And then there's that term, right? There's that term sleazy salesman, where it gave birth to that very term because of direct response marketing. And now you can do that in digital form as well. So here's an example. Let me see if I can get you. Okay, so a Vanity Fair with Masterclass. If you're going to click this, give one, get one free, get offer. It says learn more, but actually when you go to that very page, you are supposed to buy, or it's like, it's already there. You just need to enter your credit card right away and whatnot. Like very little information. Or I think, they do. There are people that create this very detailed information about the product or the service that they are selling, but they're asking for a sale right away. That's what you do when you are doing direct response marketing. And it works well a lot in e-commerce stores, for example, like dang 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 sa Shopee beep 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 beep. So Shopee, when you go to Shopee, for example, and you purchase something, when you go back to Facebook, you see those carousel ones, direct response marketing. So they want you to go back and buy right away, right? They don't offer you like some sort of like video or some sort of like a long form content that you need to consume, or a training that you need to consume before you do this and this. So that's what direct response marketing is, and I never liked it. Maybe because the reason probably why I don't like direct response marketing is because I'm not good at it, period, right? And that's why I'm so bitter about it. I just don't like, I have been sold way too many times with direct response, and I've never liked it. So, I don't do the things that I don't like. Okay. So apart from direct response marketing, we have the last one. Sandali. Number 6 pala yun kanina. Okay. So number 6 was direct response, and then number 7 would be radio advertising, or I'm not going to call it radio advertising because there are so many different types of stuff now, not only on radio. So audio advertising or audio marketing. Advertising is different. Okay. So when you say audio marketing, this is like the ones, I don't know if you listen to Tim Ferriss' show. So Tim Ferriss' show is a podcast on Spotify and wherever you listen your podcast to. He does this long intros, okay? And his intros are like just incredibly long that, you just skip to that parts because it's just all advertising. It's just all marketing, and I don't really want to listen to it. So that is what we call audio marketing, wherein you pay a podcaster. This is just one example. You pay a podcaster with a lot of, let's say, 1 million downloads a month, for example, and you pay them for that very specific introduction in the beginning of one episode of their podcast. Or if you can pay all episodes of their podcast, why not? Right? So that is what we call audio advertising. Some of it you've already heard in Spotify. Spotify also has their very own audio advertising, but at the same time, it's just all Spotify, all music, right? So if you're not on Spotify Premium, you might have heard in the middle of a song or in the middle of or at the end of the song that you have selected, there's like someone like, listen to my album right now. So, that's audio marketing. But this one is a little bit untapped. A lot of people have not used this because, I don't think that I don't think that it's as effective. I wouldn't say, like, just for me personally, I don't think that it's as effective because you wouldn't really see the link to where you are promoting your product or services to unless you go to the show notes of the podcast, right? You get what I mean? For example, when Tim Ferriss creates an introduction rather, in his podcast, he's going to be talking about Forge VPN, I think, is one of his advertisements. And then he's going to say, just go to forgevpn.com/home to claim this specific blah, blah. And like, you're just chilling there listening. You're not going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to forgevpn.com to get that very rare people, I don't think. I don't do that. So I don't feel like it's as effective as others, right? Unless you are checking the show notes of the show every single time, then most likely, you're going to get a couple of sales here and there. Okay, so there you have it. Another one that is also available, or a lot of people are also familiar of, is influencer marketing. So kind of like affiliate marketing. It's just like all these labels and all these different types of marketing that just actually encompasses from one marketing form to another, right? So influencer marketing, of course, very easy and simple. It's not part of the notes that I prepared for you today, but just a little bit of a touch-up. Influencer marketing, you're going to pay an influencer with a lot of following on Instagram or on YouTube and whatnot to promote your very product or your service, period, for a specific commission, right? Or a feature or whatnot. Sana hindi feature, no? Bayaran niyo yung mga influencer niyo, my God. So it's very similar to affiliate marketing also. Okay, there you have it. So all these digital marketing terms and whatnot. So it's just, it's all this, like what I said, it's just all different types of marketing that encompasses from one idea to another. And while it's definitely confusing if you're going to ask me. There are so many labels out there. Like, for example, one thing that I always get asked about, social media marketer, is social media management. And I'm like, dude, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, it's been between you and your client as a social media analyst. Well, diba, I came up with just another term for it. So whatever you do with your client, whatever service you plan to offer your client, no matter what you're being called, no matter what you call yourself, social media marketer or manager, whatever that is, ang nakakaalam lang yan, your client and you. So whatever you have discussed in the contract, that's what you're going to offer your client, regardless of what you're being called for. So called for, with, at, whatever. Okay, so one of the questions that I always get asked about is that which part of digital marketing does actually freelancing belong to? So here's the thing. Digital marketing and freelancing are two different entities, okay? Freelancing can encompass digital marketing when you are promoting your products and your services, and it still up to you. So you can use either of the ones that we talked about earlier. You can do email marketing or whatever that may be. So we have here the examples. In freelancing, you can do content marketing, you can do social, you can even do pay-per-click if you have the budget for it, right? Affiliate marketing, yeah, you can do that too. We have this thing in CRA called referral system, where you ask your clients for a specific amount of commission if they recommend you to their friend or colleagues and whatnot. There are so many ways to market yourself as a freelancer, and all you have to do is utilize the types of digital marketing that there is, right? So that's one of the questions, like which part of digital marketing does freelancing belong to? Up to you. Where do you want it to belong? That's the thing. So if you want to use content marketing for your freelancing business, that can do. If you want to do social media marketing for your freelancing business, that can do as well, right? And then same thing with course creation. So which part of digital marketing do we put content creation? Same thing. It's up to you. So digital marketing is the type of thing that you use in order to market those products and services. So that's why they're two completely different entities. Freelancing, digital marketing, course creation, and digital marketing are two completely different entities, but course creation and freelancing can definitely use digital marketing to their very advantage. Okay, so that is it. Let us see. Let's see what you have here in questions and clarifications. If you have questions and clarifications, I have like 13 minutes to answer each one. All right. So if you also have questions about jargons, for example, one that I always get asked about, what's the difference between a sales funnel and a website? Okay. Website, first and foremost, the main goal of a website is to inform, right? So you create a website to inform people about who you are, what you do, what your product or service is, period. So for example, I'm going to talk about a veterinarian. I'm going to talk about a dentist na lang, ano ba? So for example, a dentist you're having some sort of like problems in your teeth. You want to go to a dentist, you want to know how much they offer whitening for or cleaning and whatnot, and you cannot find that very information in their Facebook page, so you resort to Google and see if they have a website, right? So the main thing about a website is they're there to inform, right? Another thing is that websites had a lot of buttons, right? So that's one of the distinguishments or whatever that is in terms of visual representation. If you're going to look at a website, there are just so many buttons. There's homepage, at the bottom there's a sitemap, and then there's also like a tab right here, there's a search bar, and then you can click all these photos and go to someplace else, some page else, right? So that's what a website is. It's like a collection of pages intertwined together to create this very unified information about a specific product or a service or whatever that may be, right? And then in terms of funnels, I was going to say ClickFunnels. In terms of funnels or sales funnels, it's completely different. The main objective of a sales funnel is to have you buy, right? Or to have you opt in, period, right? It doesn't have a lot of colorful stuff. There are a lot of people that choose to have colorful sales funnel designs, but apparently the ones that are very high converting are the ones with plain white background. So if you're going to look at some ads that you're going to come across on your Facebook newsfeed, for example, or Google or whatever that is, and you come across a sales funnel and you see that it's a white background mostly, right? That's usually a sales funnel. They don't have that menu. They don't have like home, about, contact page, gallery, and whatnot. That's a sales funnel, right? So a sales funnel does not have a lot of buttons because the main idea is that you go to that specific sales funnel, you're supposed to opt in, you're supposed to buy, and the maker of that very sales funnel's objective is for you to simply focus on the very few buttons that you are going to be interacting with, right? Unlike a website where there's so many things, you can get confused. And a lot of times when you allow people to have a ton of choices, they don't choose at all. Okay, that is why a lot of ads fail when they redirect to a website because there's so many options. They can go to a gallery, about page, contact page, sitemap, whatever that may be, blog, and then it's just all in their face. And they can do whatever they want, right? Unlike with the sales funnel, it's more effective rather than redirecting an ad to a website, because in sales funnel, ad to a sales funnel is like, oh, okay, this is like a very specific information about this very specific product. No other buttons except the join now or the buy now or the check it now or learn more. Like those are like the very few buttons that you have in a sales funnel, right? So those are the usual jargons that we come across in terms of digital marketing. And another one is landing page or opt-in. Landing page and opt-in, basically similar thing, right? Landing page is what comes after an ad. When you click an ad, what's going to appear? That's a landing page. Landing page can come in so many different forms and sizes and shapes. It could be some other people, they use their website as a landing page. right? Big mistake, because there's so many buttons out there. You're going to lose that very lead, right? I'm going to talk about lead in a bit after this one. Other landing pages also come to an opt-in page, wherein the idea, which is like a very effective funnel, is, you know, you enter your email and then you click join now or watch free training and whatnot. You're going to exchange your email information for a training, right? Or a PDF guide or whatnot, right? And then you're going to receive an email about that PDF guide. And after that specific training, after you have watched that training, that free training, or that read that guide, they can email you back, okay? So from indirect sale, right? From indirect marketing, from what we call ads, right? They can now start doing email marketing to you once they have collected your email, right? And it's not a bad thing, okay? To the people who are saying like, yeah, this is so bad, like like Demi, for example, like lured me into a, what do you call this free training, and now she's like promoting her products and service. That's actually marketing right there. And you're just saying that it's, you know, it's bad thing because we ask for a sale later, and that's what marketers do, right? We always get a bad rap because we're asking for a sale, but like the product or the service that we are offering actually costed us years and years and years of training and years and years and years of learning. So it's only right for us to charge for something. It's basically the same thing when you're going to school. We are actually paying for our tuition fee and whatnot, right? So everything these days are not actually free, and that's just what it is, right? Okay, so if you have questions and clarifications, let me know in the comments. I'll try to extend a couple of minutes here if you have anything. Okay. Is there another installment plan? Valerie, if you cannot afford the enrollment fee for now, I suggest that you keep your money for yourself, you save it, and then you enroll na lang in the next enrollment. Okay, instead of paying half and half. Para you can also, kasi there are instances kasi that the people who are paying half, the first payment, they usually like need the money later on for whatnot. That would cost refund, and that is exhausting for us in the customer service end. So that is why we are refraining from giving payment plans. Ayan, okay. Okay, let's see here. If you have questions about the enrollment and other things, like if you want to enroll tomorrow or whatnot, the link, by the way, oh, I forgot. The CRA enrollment link is going to be available tomorrow at the earliest time possible. I'll post it at 8 a.m. in the morning, right? So that you'll be able to enroll whenever you can. And then if you have questions and clarifications, Sham will be available tomorrow in the Facebook page, and you can ask her anything there. Okay. Let's see. Camera that I'm using Sony A7S III. Let's see. People are really asking about my camera. It's Sony A7S III. Okay. Someone is asking, Neza is asking, can I message you later after the live video? I'm afraid that I'm not going to be the one who's going to be answering. See, we have Shem there. She's going to be answering the questions and clarifications if you have any. Okay. Okay. Yana Estron is asking, what is marketing campaigns? Yana, simplest meaning or definition possible, marketing campaigns is anything that you do in order to get a sale, or anything that you do to put your brand out there, anything that you do in order to make yourself known or make your brand known or make other people know that you actually have a business that is existing. So no matter what that is, digital marketing or whatnot, or let's say you're going to be doing in-person sales, it's also part of marketing campaign. Marketing campaign is anything that you do. So Also, a lot of times a marketing campaign comes with a blueprint. So whatever marketing blueprint that you have for that marketing campaign, you implement that in however you like it. So it's actually a very vague tawag yan, parang definition. Okay. Krisha Rosario is asking, what do you think of cold emails or messages as a digital marketing strategy? Would it be something that's effective or worth it to do? Only when you are actually building a genuine relationship and not, there are several ways of doing cold messaging and cold emails, right? So there are people that are just like email a bunch of random people asking for a sale right away. I don't even know you and you're asking for my money right away. So to me, that's definitely not effective. You can't just randomly bump a person and be like, "Huy, nagbibenta ako ng iPhone. Gusto mo ba?" Parang, what? That is so random. So to me, I don't think that cold emails or cold messages will be effective unless you have provided some sort of like information or some value in exchange, right? But straight up cold email asking for a sale, I don't think it's going to work. But cold emails where you're really going to be building genuine relationships, you are genuinely interested in their business and what they do and how you can help, and really like messaging them like you're their friend, like, how's the weather up there? What are you doing right now? Like, can you share to me some of your business strategies that I can make use of, and maybe we can exchange some marketing blueprints here and there and whatnot, right? So that is like genuinely building your relationship there. Pero kung you're just going to email someone and be like, oy, meron akong service ito, you might be interested. No, I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Enrollment for CRA is 11,700 po. So 11,700. Okay. What's the difference between ClickFunnels design and sales funnel design? Okay, this is what we call branding. So ClickFunnels is actually a software that allows you to design your sales funnels at ease. So they are the very first software company out there that was able to create, this whole digital marketing blueprint of using web pages and designing it and automating it the simplest way possible, like easiest. Like you can definitely create a whole sales funnel with a whole marketing blueprint of 5 pages to 10 pages of just like series of funnel after funnel after funnel and whatnot, just by ClickFunnels. And you can do that as easy as like a day, right? And like if you're going to use WordPress and you're going to set up a sales funnel design on WordPress, then that is like insane. It's going to cost you a lot of time, money, hard work. You're going to have to code everything from zero. And if you don't have coding abilities, you can't actually, it's not going to be very, very effective, right? So ClickFunnels is just a software, right? It's not a design, or it's not an entity or a digital marketing entity. Oy, so sobrang video games na ginawa ng entity lahat ng bagay sa mundo. Anyway, so it's not I would say it's a digital marketing jargon, but it's not some sort of like a process or whatnot. It's just branding, ClickFunnels is the software, and now they're using it as a noun. Have you built your ClickFunnels yet? And you're like, what? Right? So they have used the name of the software as a noun. So ClickFunnels is like a software built, or a sales funnel built on ClickFunnels, right? So there you have it. Sales funnel, there's not really that much of a difference, except that there's just a misconception in terms of the meaning and definitions. Ayan. Okay. Alrighty. Jerome Bukala, what category of digital marketing does search engine marketing belong to? Jerome, that's another kind or type of digital marketing, another branch of digital marketing. But I did not discuss it because I'm not savvy. I'm not savvy in terms of search engine marketing, right? But that's another thing. You can use Google, right, to the best of your advantage. You can use keywords, hyperlinks, backlinks, and all that kind of stuff, which I have basic knowledge here and there, but I'm not really good at that, so that's why I didn't explain it. I wouldn't be able to answer it well if you have questions for it. So I'm not the right person. But there are a lot of informations. If you're just looking for simple, basic, and foundational information about search engine marketing, then you can definitely look it up on YouTube and Google. Ayan. But that did not belong to any of the things that I mentioned today. Okay. It can encompass with content marketing for sure, because when you are creating blog content, you can make use of search engine in order to put your blog to a higher search result page, right? And that's what we call search engine marketing, right? It can encompass with content marketing for sure. Ayan. But it doesn't like specifically belong. It's like, to me, it's a completely different entity also. It's a different monster. It's a different beast. Ayan. Okay. Ray Algeline Jose Dato. Ma'am Demi, huwag niyo na tawag akong ma'am. My goshes kayo. Huwag niyo na akong tawaging ma'am. Demi na lang. If I enroll, what would I be able to learn, and the duration of the course? The duration of the course, firstly, is it's a self-paced program. So if you want to finish the entire course in one day, not really one day, but 2 weeks, why not coconut? But it's self-paced. That means you get the access. You can log in anytime, anywhere, as long as you have internet connection, no matter what time of the day. You can log in there and you can watch the videos at your own pace. If you want to, watch everything in one go, sure. So it's really up to you. It's not like, it's not live, and we don't have cohorts. So there's that. And then if I enroll, what would I be able to learn? You're going to be learning more about how can you market yourself as a freelancer, and we're mostly using content marketing and social media marketing in marketing ourselves as a freelancer. That was a mouthful. Word, marketing. Okay. So that's what I teach, mostly content marketing and social media. Right? So both of those terms, or both of those kinds of digital marketing, actually encompass with one another a lot. And so, especially if if you're using social media nowadays and you're running ads and whatnot, that's like, they always come across. Anyway, okay. Up here. Ay, sandali. Saan na ba yun? Ray, I'm trying to find the ayun. Okay. Jo Vislenio, if you want to use blog as a form of digital marketing, does it really require to have a lot of followers, like making your Facebook account public? Like I myself have only a few friends on Facebook and my follower is not enabled. How do you increase your followers? If you want to have a blog, it's not necessary that you're going to have a lot of followers right away. Right? So when you are creating a blog, it's a content marketing side of things. It's also a long-term thing, right? It's a long-term form of marketing wherein you're not going to see the results right away, but you're going to see the results later on if you're going to be consistent with it. You don't really need, I don't think that it's necessary for you to make your Facebook account public. Perhaps have a Facebook page for that very blog, sure. Right? And you increase your followers depending on what you want to do with it. You can use social media marketing. You can use SEO, like what the other person was asking earlier. You can use that to boost your blog. You can use pay-per-click advertising if you want to increase your followers for your blog. So from one blog, you can put up some sort of like pay-per-click advertising in someone else's blog that would redirect to your blog, right? So there are so many ways. It really is up to you. So what I mentioned earlier, the 7 types of marketing, you can take advantage of all of that. Depends on what you really are comfortable with on doing. Like me, for example, direct response, no, thank you. But content marketing, sure. Like I would really, like content marketing is something that I'm overly passionate about. And it's more of like, by the way, guys, before I answer a lot more questions, when it comes to content marketing, it's more of like a long term thing. Okay, so unlike direct response, wherein you run an ad, you spend money on it, you're going to get your return on investment right away, right? And same thing with what you call pay-per-click or affiliate marketing. There is money involved in those types of marketing already. But like social media marketing, not all the time, right? Content marketing, even more if you're not using ads for your content, if you're not boosting your ad post or whatever that may be, you're not spending any money on it. Don't expect for your content to just go viral right away, okay? Like the viral mentality, I think it's good, it's okay, and it's good that you are trying your very best to like make it shareable, and like a lot of people are going to share it, but don't expect for everything to go viral. Like enjoy the process. Don't stiff yourself into creating a content and create something just because you want it to go viral. Like that to me personally is like creating content and making it a household chore more than it is like, you know, enjoying the creation part of content marketing. So when you are going to be using content marketing, make sure that your mind is set for the long term. Like there are so many YouTubers out there using content marketing as their part of marketing strategy, and they don't really get 1 million subscribers in like the next year, right? Some of them are really going hard on producing at least 3,000 videos before they get into 1 million subscribers. And that's for like the long-term thing. You're not really going to make money out from it right away, right? So if you want quick money right away, do freelancing and use social media marketing or do cold outreach or whatever that may be that suits you, right? That's like the best way to get money right away. But if you're thinking that content marketing is like something that's going to make you money in like a week, no. That is why that's one of the things that we use in CRA, and there are students that are getting their result or getting their enrollment money back in a week. There are students that are also not getting their enrollment money back at all. Because it really depends on how consistent are you in terms of content and how you applied all the strategies that is being used inside CRA, because we're using content marketing and social media like organic marketing here in CRA, and that is why you can't really expect for it to like happen in the next day. You know, it's really a process. Unless you want to, you want to become a freelancer and you want to run ads to your specific product or service, which is also doable, but it's up to you. It's more of like investment. If you're doing ads, it's more of like investment, and you have to know the ins and outs of it. You have to really look at the cards you are dealing with. And at least if you're not dealt with the right cards, you have to make it work. So that's what it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, says Olanka, brands and shops now use Messenger with automated responses. What kind of marketing does this fall in? Similar to email marketing, but only via Messenger or chat. We call that instant marketing or instant messaging, right? So let me see if that's the right term. So the thing with that chatbot, it's usually called chatbot marketing, but I don't really like calling it bot. So I just use the instant messaging. I'll try to get the right marketing term for you. Instant marketing. I forgot what it is. Sandali. I already looked it up earlier. Yeah. Basta that's part of like instant something. I would look into instant messaging or instant marketing or instant messaging marketing or that kind of stuff. There's somewhere along the lines of that one. And yes, that's a different type of marketing. That's completely different entity also, right? So as we go along in 20th century, in this current era, there are so many types of marketing that's going to sprout here and there. So it depends on what technology we're running into, what technology innovations we're having from Silicon Valley. And then those are just going to arise. Like, who knows? We might have hologram marketing next time, right? Hologram marketing encompassing direct response marketing. So you're going to buy like a hologram, you're going to put it on your desk, turn it on, and you hope to see like a video or a person or talking to a person and whatnot, and then randomly 30 minutes in between your call with this person via your hologram machine, there's a hologram ad that's going to appear. So it could happen, who knows, but just putting ideas out there. That's how crazy I am. When you're going to like really examine my mind, I have like really weird ideas. Okay. Edu Buyan, what is the best approach to market insurance? Cold calling or messaging ain't working. So Edu, you might want to double check how you're doing your cold calling or messaging, because again, like what I said, no one's going to buy from you if they don't know you, if they don't like you, and if they don't trust you. So if you're a complete stranger, don't expect for someone to reply to your message and be like, oh my god, I'm so interested. No. That's like very rare, unless it's like heavily needed. Like for example, I don't have litter, I don't have cat food in my house, my cat is getting hungry, and you just randomly went into the right time at the right place and you told me like, I have cat food, like a special cat food for you, and then that might be the time that I might be interested. But you can't really predict what are the needs of people. So it's a little bit hard if you're going to do it that way. So what you can do is attract people to you. So whatever you are selling, like insurance, for example, you can do content marketing on that one, social media marketing, right? Pay-per-click or ads or whatnot. You can do, what else? Email marketing for that as well. So it really depends on what you're going to use as a strategy. Because in email marketing, you can also build know, like, and trust. The example that I gave to you earlier was just like direct sale, right? Like you could literally see there in the email, like we are offering 40% discount and whatnot. That is like email marketing, direct sale. But there are other email marketers that just ease you into buying, like just sharing to you information and whatnot, like content marketing, for example, but done via email. Okay, so that, I hope that makes sense. So Edu, try content marketing or social media, there's that. Okay. Joey Sebastian, availed your course way back June, I think, but I still have not started to read through it. Okay pa ba rin ba anytime yun magamit? Yes, sir. You can log in anytime. Okay, let's see. So Mariah Nicole, what is remarketing using Google Ads? So advertising, or like for example, this one is paid advertising, right? So advertising is also a different entity. So that's why I'm using, like for example, I do YouTube ads and Facebook ads, and those are like the only two types of ads that I'm using. Apart from that, I'm also using content marketing. Social, not so much. I'm not really into like hashtags and that kind of stuff. But that's what I'm using. In terms of ads, it's also a different entity, and there are different types, like Google ads, there's Pinterest ads now. I think like very recently I've heard that you can now run ads on Pinterest, right? You can also do YouTube ads, and those type are like the paid marketing type of thing. So you are supposed to spend money, right? And your marketing blueprint, up to you if you want to do direct sales or indirect, completely up to you, right? So there you have it. Okay, so I guess I am extending I'm extending more my time, and I would like to rest now since I'm already 1 hour in, and I hope you learned a lot from this very live video. I'll be posting this very video on YouTube so that you would have like, you would have something to watch. And it's also going to be on the Facebook page if you want to rewatch it again, right? But it's easier to look up things on YouTube for some reason. And I'm going to do that tonight or tomorrow. So there you have it, guys. I hope that you have learned a lot from me, and I've shared a couple of stuff that I know. And I hope that you have, you have like ideas here and there on what you're going to do with your business, whatever that may be, and what type of marketing you're going to get yourselves into, right? So just remember that each type of marketing has their pros and cons, right? Like, for example, if we're going to talk about ads or Google ads or that kind of stuff, then you have to really spend money on it, and you're not sure if it's going to pay. It's not going to, like, it's not guaranteed that you're going to make your money right away. You're going to make your money back, or ROI. You're going to get an ROI from that. ROI, return on investment. What you spend comes back to you. That's return on investment. You're not really sure about ROI sometimes in terms of ads, right? It's like, there are a couple of buttons that you need to click here and there, but no one really guarantees that you can make your money right away, right? There's so many facets to marketing. Like, the ones that I discussed to you is just the foundation. There's still so many, like, meron pa tayong mga maliliit na galamay. Like, in terms of ads, for example, if we're going to talk about ads, we also need to understand what copywriting is, what call to action is. Call to action is usually the action that you're asking other people to do, right? So if you want the person to buy, that's your call to action. Buy now, right? If you want your person or your audience to sign up to something, call to action is sign up now, right? So that's basically the text on the button usually, right? So there's like so many jargons and so many facets that we are going to encapsulate slowly but surely later on. We're gonna get them all for sure. But there's so many things in digital marketing that we can talk about, and I'm very much happy and willing to share the information that I have. I always geek out on this type of stuff, especially content marketing. I love content, and so I'll see what I can share with you in the next few days. But until then, goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.